We noticed that a lot of the stuff was kind of shifted over time. Like they weren't like in line anymore. I don't know. They weren't straight.
Yeah.
So we had to make sure that all of them were at the same height underneath all of the posts. So we had to raise all of the structures up of the building.
You had to stabilize the building, make sure it's flush.
Yeah.
How did you do all that?
This side was too high, this side was low, this side was like dipping. Yeah. So it was very wonky, and then we came here and trying to stabilize it.
My concept was presenting how residential construction works. Steps, top plates, headers, windows, doors opening. So that was a whole nother learning process we gained by being able to do these support roles. Because it's the whole learning process here is my belief goes a little bit deeper than what we're just seeing on the surface.
Right.
So, and that's one goal I had in the beginning.
Yeah, no, we appreciate that. And you can look around here where you all have seen or you've installed stabilizing beams and posts, right?
Yeah.
And so not all of them are the same height because you had to level it off, correct?
Yeah, so we had to measure, make sure our measurements were right. And
Okay.
so we tore that up, pulled all these rocks out, and then we went to go get kind material from actually on the driveway over here, so that we could get it as close as possible to the original concrete that they had made.
And how'd you do?
We did.
Pretty close? So did you have to look at these to kind of see the makeup of the concrete?
Yeah, Dane had looked at them, and he had found that they had got the materials around here.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to...
you can see they got a lot of rock in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole project is bigger than just what we're doing here physically.
I agree.
You start a project, you get it to completion. You keep your promise, it's on time. Things go wrong.
Yeah.
You fix them. So, and to me, working with younger people, I get the opportunity to give away a lot of stuff that's in here and a lot of stuff that's here.
Yeah.
I don't want to die holding all of that stuff.
Oh, there you go.
I like to give it away.
The chance to really take some young people and help instill in them the ethic and the skill necessary to be successful in construction is really important to us. And so you see that happening here with this first cohort of young people who are really coming in and learning for the first time how to work power tools, as you heard from them, how to stabilize a wall, how to measure correctly. That's critically important as they get started in their careers. The larger context here as well is our commitment and real desire to rehabilitate this campus, this campsite, if you will, where our Urban Conservation Corps was here almost 100 years ago, helping to build Red Rocks. And we let it fall into disrepair. The chance to come here and restore it, to breathe life into it and turn it back to the people of Denver with new programming for folks to come up and camp here is something that I hope to complete in the next 2 years before I leave office. I think it's going to be a real gem for everyone.
I'd say learning new skills, learning like the power tools, just being involved in like the progress, like seeing it from how it was when we started to seeing how it is now, and like just being able to say like I did that, I was involved in creating this. Like it's just really awesome.
Like there's a sense of pride.
Yeah, there is a sense of pride.
I thought it was going to be more of like a normal construction job where you automatically get to the work without really any experience, which is why I think I like it more, because I was taught a lot that I didn't really think I'd need, but now I know that I do. And with the workforce is a very positive work environment. I've learned so much. I've learned the history of this building. I know when it was made, who made it, the time, date, everything. And overall, I've enjoyed it a lot. Considering my age and just getting out of high school, looking for a career choice, I think this is a very good place to start. It's a very good experience. I think it's a great start. I've learned how to properly use a plumb bob to level the building. I've learned how to stabilize the building. Before you guys even came, I didn't even know there were 2 doors here, but after scraping it, digging it up, doing a laser measurement, I now know these skills that I probably wouldn't learn working like a normal job. And I don't consider this a normal job. I think it's better because it's fun. I've learned so much. And again, it's a positive work environment. And we all aren't afraid to discuss a problem and resolve it if there's anything wrong with what we're doing. and I'm glad that the mayor is putting effort and money into it to make it a better place. Couldn't recommend it more. I think this is my first job ever, and it's probably going to be my best one ever. I mean, it's such a positive start to finish throughout this entire project. We've had zero problems. Everything's gone great. The people I met were friendly. The people who are behind this are super passionate, and these people clearly care about what they're doing. So I think I couldn't recommend it any more if you're like fresh out of high school, or even before that. I don't see a problem in joining early. The better experience. So, but I'm thinking about continuing this. I think I'm pretty passionate about it. It is exciting to see the work that we've done here.
I got here and they started teaching us, and they started giving us like the things we needed to be able to do a good job, and it was just like really interesting. I've never had an employer put so much effort into us like this before, and it made me really care about what we were doing and really care about the history of what we were trying to go towards and everything. That made me really appreciate everything.